Good evening, Mr. Edwin. This is your classmate, Brandy, responding to your discussion post regarding African Americans and really church, I guess, spirituality or church culture. Um, Honestly, Mr. Edwin, first of all, we have this connection. I mean, you're one of my students, and just getting to know each other along the way, having different classes together. So it was nice to see that you did have a post here about this. But one thing I really did want to point out is the way that you explained it and how your treatment plan or process would work. I completely understand and I can agree with that, especially when you constantly mention how human service professionals are supposed to really tend to their clients' needs, individual needs, and that is something that we definitely should do. Now, there was one thing in particular that really stuck out to me in your post, specifically, when you had said, let me see, verbatim, you were saying most churches, especially the African American churches, focus on miracles instead of healing. Now, myself being African American, you as well, I never thought of it that way. I never thought to look at the way that we've attended churches. I'm not too sure what churches you were, but I grew up in a mostly Baptist environment where everything really was focused on miracles happening, whether that be spiritual healings, deliverances that happen in churches, big pastors being able to, anoint their congregation. That was also something that I grew up seeing. And I think that's what, now that I'm able to look back on it, I think that's what really brought to light the attendance in the congregation wanting to attend more. Versus if you have someone in Jay's situation where it really is needing healing, that is the best approach for what he's going through. I'm not going to say all African American churches are not going to be there for his healing. However, a big chunk of these type of churches, I guess it would assume Jay would just have it going on for himself, like wouldn't need their help, and would kind of look at him in a way of condemning versus let me help you. So even when I think going forward in your approach, like I said, I agree with how you would go about it and helping Jay as a client. And so there's not really a right or wrong way when you're talking about human service professionals, because we all have our own way of helping our clients, and that just deals with how we are as personalities, and what we feel would work best for us. But just think about this in a light, considering that we are both two African Americans living here in the United States, attending such churches like this, and like you said, the situations like this are saddening. I just think of it this way. In the case of Jay, with him reaching out for just guidance, spiritual guidance, and help with his substance abuse, what way, if he actually liked the church, because it sounds like he likes the church, what way would we as human professionals be able to still tend to his current situation without trying to change it? I know in my post, I was thinking, well, maybe he can go to another church, or maybe he can go to another this, but maybe change isn't always best for someone, especially where he's been attending this church for a while and found comfort to at least talk to the elders that were there. So I guess maybe think of it in that light as we go along in the course. But I do appreciate and like to see that there are former students or other students, classmates in my class. So just from your input on this post, I look forward to your further posts in this semester. Have a good semester, Mr. Edwin, and have a good one as well. Bye-bye.